Hey everyone, this podcast is part of Story Mode, the podcast network of Gamefully Unemployed. You can support us and gain access to other great exclusive podcasts at patreon.com/gamefullyunemployed. That's patreon.com/GAMEFULLY unemployed, which is spelled like it sounds.
Hello, traveler, and welcome to Season 2 of Choose Your Own Misadventure. Starring Katie Willert, Katie Goldin, David Bell, and Jane Addams. Today's role-playing game is Atomic Adventure Hour, hosted by Cristian Ramirez. Let us begin. Let us begin.
All right, so they drop you off on a small beach, and you're told to head south. The barge needs some repairs, so they'll return in about a day, but they're not going to stay long once they do return, because it is dangerous, the area that you're in. So you guys are here. As you're scouting, I need you guys to roll perception. 4. Okay.
Yeah, no. 2.
Okay.
Oh,
What?
no.
That's a 4.
You guys are very unaware of it's just like pretty trees. And
Can I smell?
You hear the birds.
Let him smell.
Oh,
Probably the only chance we
let him
have
smell.
for survival.
let me do this for a second. Okay. Go ahead and smell. You detect around you a lot of different things that are alive. A lot of birds. Does it say that you can detect what the creature is? I just want to know.
You have
The
perception
number
of
and
living.
relative location of living creatures.
Okay. So basically, you're surrounded by living creatures. They're everywhere because
Animals everywhere.
you're in basically what is a rainforest at this point. Huge trees, and as you continue through,
I'm just picking flowers as we go.
yeah, it's very pretty and green.
I love it.
Okay, you guys can all roll perception again.
Oh, good. Maybe this time I'll be paying a little more attention. Yes, 20!
19.
Perception?
Yeah.
17.
Okay. Dave, you don't notice, but you two are hearing in the trees above you.
Ears.
Yeah. Well, your sensors pick up.
It has
Your
a speaker,
Okay.
so
Yeah.
I imagine. Yeah.
Okay, that's fair.
Okay. So basically, you hear above you rustling, and you start to see dark shapes moving above you in the trees.
Are they like defined shapes, or are they?
They're moving pretty quickly, and you can tell that they're climbing. They're not flying.
Oh, can I wrap my arm around a branch and set it on fire?
Yes.
Just to scare them away.
Sure.
But I might also burn down the rainforest.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe not.
Okay.
Never mind.
Whatever. I mean, okay. So,
That seems more useful than what the hands were about to do.
okay, what did you want to do?
Start quoting Wikipedia articles about shapes.
Ooh.
All right.
All right.
That's fair. All right. Well, yeah. And Cutie Pie also doesn't. He's just kind of hovering behind you.
Wait, so we just see shapes?
Yes, you can tell that
wrestling
they're climbing instead of flying. Is basically what you can tell. Just by you can kind of see the way that they're moving. You can see them in the shadows.
Are they moving in like a chimpanzee-like manner?
There is a large group, a troop of them.
Oh, okay, cool. So we
So-
got multiple chances of bagging one of these.
Right.
Okay, cool.
But they have spotted you, and you can tell that they're kind of observing you too.
Okay.
Okay. I am going to use Whisper of the Wild.
Okay.
I can talk to animals. You
Of
guys.
course you fucking can.
I can ask them a single yes or no question.
Okay.
Of a plant or animal within earshot. So I'm going to focus on one.
Okay.
And I'm going to say, hey, how would one of you or your friends want to go fuck this monkey that we know?
Yeah, you want to get it wet?
Yeah.
We got an opportunity for you.
You can see it's a single yes or no question. The plant or animal automatically trusts you at least enough to answer the question truthfully. You receive the animal by way of inner sense, and so this ability cannot be used to further two-way communication.
All right. Okay. So with that one question, the chimpanzee looks at you and responds and says, "Yes, we lost one." And that's it. That's all that it gives you, because
so
then
it's
it
one
kind
of
snaps out.
one of their girlfriends,
Yes.
one of their mates.
And it snaps out of it and is confused now. I'm going to make sure. Let me roll real quick to see how upset it is that you mind-controlled it.
If the hands had a heart, they would be
No, that's fine.
heartbroken.
They could do this. They could go.
Aww.
But yeah,
If
so,
people who are just listening, I made the hand shape into a heart and then I broke it.
and so this one chimpanzee, since it's with the entire group, he's just kind of confused, and you see him start doing sign language at the other chimps. And they don't make any moves that are directly threatening you, but they do, you notice, they do start kind of coming out of the bushes, and they're all around you. There's about 10 of them.
Do you know sign language? I feel like you should know sign language.
I feel like I probably don't.
Yeah. You got the speakers, so.
Well, I mean, you asked it a question in English, and it answered in English. It wasn't just... So...
Right.
I will give you that. You can remember that. So it's up to you guys what you want to do at this point.
I only have stuff that's like mean.
Mm-hmm.
Like I only have I don't want to attack them.
Okay.
I don't want to deceive them.
The hands sort of want to ingratiate themselves
Okay.
to the chimpanzees. So is there a way that they can, very calmly and unintimidatingly fly up to one of the chimpanzees and pick a bug off of it and then offer it the bug?
I will say that the chimps are a little standoffish, but you can use your hands to kind of, because they're speaking to each other with sign language, so they kind of will get your intention for whatever it is that you're trying to do.
I'm going to make picking
Okay.
motions at one of the chimpanzees and then go, eh?
Okay. All right. That's good. I like that. Go ahead and roll
Oh boy.
for
7.
Okay, let's see. This one's not suspicious of you. It actually
Great.
looks around at its troop mates, and it turns back to you and nods, and then turns around so you can.
Okay, I'm going to start picking the bugs off.
The other ones are pretty wary, but
Okay,
this one is being trusting right now.
great. Pick.
Okay. And so with that, you've earned this one's trust. This one is going to trust you and wants to talk to you.
Okay.
So this one looks at you and goes, "Why are you here?"
Okay.
We were sent.
You wanna? We were here to Oh shit! So we were here to take one of you to have you mate with another one that this doctor has captured.
And this one looks at you confused. Goes, "Doctor, you know the doctor."
See, he's evil. I knew he was evil.
Do you know the doctor?
We know a doctor.
Yeah. We are scared of the doctor.
Oh no.
He comes and takes. And then they're a little bit nervous now. You can tell that they're kind of getting nervous.
Well, that's not very nice of him.
Yeah.
And so...
I mean, we came here to take one of you.
God fucking damn it. Hi, chimpanzees. We didn't know that he was a bad man.
Yeah,
So
but we knew we were
apologize.
taking one of them.
I'm trying to navigate this. Well, the only skill that I have is not fighting, is movement. So part of me is do I do an interpretive dance explaining our journey that maybe they'll understand?
I think that they you can tell that they understand. Anytime that you've spoken something to them,
Okay.
there is recognition.
Well, then I don't know what the fuck to do because I don't want to. I mean, do we just bag one of them and run at this point?
I feel like we should go back and free the one that the doctor has.
Oh, okay. Well, if we're gonna start some shit, we might as well start some shit with the evil person.
So,
Sure.
Dave, what do you say?
Dave's I'm down to start shit regardless.
I'm not
I'm just
against
wondering
that.
what you're saying at this point. Okay. So,
Just say we're so sorry we bothered you. We're gonna do our best to try and go get one of your loves back.
okay.
Does
So
that sound
when
like
you
a
say
plan?
that,
Sure, are they going to pay us? Are you going to pay us?
Oh, that's true.
When you say that, you're going to do your best to help them, they look at you and say, "You help?"
We're gonna try.
And then they gesture to you to follow them.
Okay, but also, Dave, what we can do is we can go back with you as the chimp, and then you can fuck the chimp, and then we can bring the chimp back to them, and we'll get paid because we'll have brought back a chimp.
We got a perfect plan,
right? Because he was gonna pay us.
I love.
Okay,
this.
cool. Okay. But we gotta follow them first because they're taking us somewhere.
The hands put their little heart gesture back together.
Oh, it's good. Okay. So you follow them, and you actually find yourself at what looks like an old human station. There's a bunch of buildings that are overgrown at this point, and there's clearly a lot of scientific research equipment and computers and stuff like that. And so you follow them into this, what appears to be a research station.
Okay.
And one of the first people that you meet is in Fallout, they're called ghouls, people that were irradiated and basically are immortal now.
Like me.
Yeah. So you guys meet a ghoul, and he introduces himself to you. So he says, "Hello. Why are you guys here? Is there anything? Well, why have you come to us?"
We came to kidnap one of you for a doctor, but I think we're gonna let. Yeah, I think we're gonna let you guys go now, or the one he's kidnapped go.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna bring her back.
Okay.
For moral reasons.
Yeah. Okay.
And maybe you'll pay us.
We have many ways of helping you and paying you, but. So the doctor, he's sent you here to us.
Yeah, we only just met him though.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're not but besties.
Okay. So then he takes you around the little settlement, and you can kind of see that the chimps are kind of living in what looks like the Ewok village from Star Wars.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're all very smart. They're all carrying around their babies, and they have a bunch of food and stuff. And at this research station, there's a lot of old pre-war equipment that is basically untouched at this point. And the ghoul explains to you guys, when the war happened, there were a few of us that stayed with the chimps. This was the Jane Goodall Research Foundation. This was
weird.
This was where she had first made contact with chimps, and we realized after about 50 years that their brains started growing and they started communicating with us verbally. So now all that the chimps want is to live away from the rest of the world. They don't care about expanding their territory. They just everything
want to be
around
left
them
in peace.
Yeah, everything around them is rainforest, so they don't need everything. The jungle provides everything that they need. But this doctor has come on several occasions, and the last time he came, he brought with him chemical weapons.
Oh.
And the one that they took away from us was actually infected with this it's a biological weapon that the doctor was developing. We've basically intercepted communiques between him and other civilizations or little towns, talking about their fear of the apes that live in this forest.
But they just want to hang out.
So
let's give them something to fear.
I like where your head is at, dude. But okay, so if you can help us, we need people to go into the cities and interact and to trade for things that we can't otherwise get out here, to trade for the things that we need. So we need emissaries basically to go and get us different kinds of technology, armor, anything that is going to help defend our home.
So do you not want us to get your friend? Your friend with the chemicals?
Your lady friend?
Your lady friend?
The doctor, the park ranger that's been talking to you says is important to her family, but this, what we're asking you to do, is important to all of us. So
We can multitask.
Yeah, who's gonna fuck
if you
this
would
monkey?
do that, if you would do that
you
for
can
us,
still fuck the monkey if you want.
Okay.
if you would do that for us, then we would be forever grateful for it.
So
but
we gotta get weapons and armor and like people to come to defend this area.
Well, do we need weapons or do we just need defensive technology?
they only want defensive implements, whatever it is
okay.
that they can use to. If you can bring enough like circuits and metal and stuff like that for them to turn into turrets, like old broken down pieces of robots, then they can use that too, because they also have the Mr. Handy droids
Right.
that stayed there after most of the humans left.
Okay.
So, he takes you to their matriarch, which is a female chimpanzee that runs this troop. And she basically tells you, these are the things that we need you to do. Can we count on you for this? Can you help
Give them the
us?
thumbs up.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell you we're gonna try our best.
Okay.
We'll certainly do something.
Okay.
Something
Keeping
will happen.
expectations for everyone real
Yeah.
low.
There'll be very real consequences to our
Yeah,
actions.
we're gonna try.
Okay.
Can't guarantee anything.
So the first thing that they ask you to do is go to the area where they encountered the doctor's forces with the biological weapon, because as of right now, they only know that it can infect the apes. They don't know if it can infect humans. Okay. Because the ghoul that's with them was unaffected by it. So they want you to go to a village where that encounter happened and recover. Basically, that village is overrun by ghouls now,
Okay.
because they were just wandering out and they took over the village after the people ran away. So they need you to recover a sample from one of the bodies that was there.
Ew.
And then they can
gross.
bring it back. And then they can analyze it, and the doctors and the robots will be able to sequence the genes and everything like that, because it was a research station in the first place.
All right.
They also give you the option, if you don't want to help us with this task, we won't hurt you. You can leave, but we also aren't going to help you.
So no one's gonna. So if we do this, you'll send someone to fuck the lady.
If
Lady
you
monkey?
do this first task
I
for
will
us,
fuck that monkey.
and we establish trust with you, her mate has already volunteered to go.
Oh, it's
Everybody's
win-win,
happy
you
about
guys. This is
But,
win-win.
we are going to bust them both out of there, right? Like,
That's
we're not
the
going to
goal.
leave them there? Okay, cool. I'm
Right,
down.
because he's not a good dude.
No, he sounds
Right.
like a very not good dude.
Yeah.
Okay. So what is your guys' decision?
What are these things we have to infiltrate?
They're just ghouls. They're like zombies, basically.
I can try to change my form. into
Yeah,
one
you
of
could
them.
definitely do a form switch, because they're not very smart.
Right.
So if you can sneak past them and find one of the bodies from the people that was a part of the caravan, then
I just realized I gave myself mimic and shape-shifting, but also the flaw of overt. And how
Kind
that's
of a
going.
crapshoot which one it ends up being.
That's
Really rolling the dice on that one.
let's go fuck up these. Let's go fuck up these ghouls.
all right. So the chimps escort you out. They send a little troop with you, and they introduce you. Let me double check, see if I have that.
Are we introducing their? I'm Vern Lombardi, by the way.
Oh yeah, I'm Bambi.
It's a pleasure to meet all of you.
Nice to meet you too, monkeys.
I am hands.
I like that. Okay.
My hands are
So,
so light.
no. Oh, come on. Turn back on.
Oh no, you run out of the bats.
No, I'm good.
Does Hands have any gloves?
The hands have leather armor, so they
They have leather
Not
gloves
big
on.
yeah.
Yeah.
Fingerless gloves.
Yeah, that's what I'm picturing.
That's pretty
Hell
great.
yeah.
All right. So they share with you, or they actually send with you, one of the chimpanzees who is basically like a spy for them. It's not really. She's not a spy, but she is for sure. She's very sneaky. She has all of these attributes that basically her class is a monk because she does a lot of unarmed stuff, but she's also very agile. And she's like, yeah, she's a spy.
You mean a monk?
The monkey is the monk?
Yeah, we're both on the same page.
It is a monk-y.
Monkey.
But yes, her name is Breezy.
Aww.
And,
Bambi were a great fighting duo.
and she will now be helping you guys with Cutie Pie while all this was happening. Ran away.
What? What a bitch.
Yeah. As soon as you guys started walking away with the apes, it booked it. And now you don't know where it is.
Is Cutie Pie a spy? Cutie Pie's a spy.
No.
Can I smell for it?
I mean, it's a robot. So it's a non-living thing.
Yeah, I don't think so.
But yeah.
Cutie Pie just went to go tell the doctor we have to start doing something, right?
Yeah.
We should probably go take care of that.
Yeah.
But you guys don't, I mean, the Cutie Pie is, I will say, hundreds of miles away from you. Guys are very far from Kinshasa at this point.
Okay.
So,
Okay, but
We still...
how far could Cutie Pie have gotten from us?
the Mr. Handy robots don't move that fast. They, at a sprint, which it couldn't sustain for that long, can move probably like 60 meters in one turn, which is like 10 seconds. So it's fast on a sprint, but it's not. It's going to take a long time to get back from where you guys were.
Okay,
And
so
it has to go through the jungle.
before we leave all the chimps, can we ask some of them to go find Cutie Pie?
and beat
Oh, yeah.
it to death?
Yeah.
Yeah, beat it to
Yeah.
death.
Yeah.
Ruin it. Use it for parts.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they can use the parts. They need parts for stuff.
All
I'd like to impress upon them that it is imperative that we not let the little robot escape.
Okay. So I will-
And really torture the
will
little
be-
robot. Like, really mess it
It
Pull
will
up.
off
be
its
noted.
limbs one by
Yeah.
one. My hands are small. That's all I've been thinking just the entire time. Not yours, they are my own.
Okay. So, all right. The chimps, and specifically Breezy, is the one that's leading you guys through the forest and to the village. You come you're sitting in the edge of the forest, and you can kind of see that there's ghouls wandering between buildings. It's a pretty small town. You can, on the side that you're at, you can see like, I don't know, about like 10 buildings, just the sides of them, and just the ghouls kind of wandering in and out. But you do see that on the edge of the town, that's on the western side of the town, you see that there's a road, and that there was a checkpoint there at some point, so you know kind of where any caravan would have had to go through. So what do you guys want to do?
So we need to grab stuff from them.
You need to get a
Get
sample from
a
one of the
sample.
bodies.
So what my thought is like creating a distraction so all of them go one way, and maybe like picking, maybe if you shapeshift like into one of them, you can pick one of them off at the back of the thing and grab it.
I could, yeah. Wait, we need one of their bodies?
No, the ghoul bodies you don't need.
Oh, okay.
You need one of the people that was in the caravan that
Okay.
Okay.
ended up in
So-
conflict with the chimps.
Two of us are very distracting. And I'm a pair
I
of...
don't. I think all of us are very distracting.
I'm 20 feet tall and made of particulate. I look like the flame on a candle.
But you're
I'm gonna-
kind of like a snake. You can kind of get down and small. Yeah.
Right. I'm also a fast climber. Oh, sorry. What did you have in mind?
I was going to say, if I, like, turn my jetpacks off and, like, scuttle, I
Oh.
can just take a body part and
Yeah.
get out of there.
Yeah.
I think that's a good idea.
Yeah. All right.
And we'll all stay in the forest.
Yeah.
We can cause a distraction though.
Breezy is also very sneaky. So whenever if you want to use her as a part of the plan, she can help. She's very good at
What if we send
Stealth.
both of you?
Yeah, from different angles.
Yeah, to up the chance of grabbing a sample.
I love it.
And then if they catch on, then we can jump out of the forest, Dave and I, and fuck them up, is my thought.
Right.
So I'm gonna get a good vantage point. Then are we there? Are we out, like near?
You're on the outskirts right now. Yeah.
Because I can climb.
Okay.
And I'm gonna scuttle up. I definitely scuttle. I scuttle up into the trees just to watch from a good vantage point that I can like leap out of, like a monster.
I imagine your robot body becomes like Kenneth Branagh's spider chair from Wild Wild West.
Yeah.
Okay.
So before I scuttle to the caravan, can I borrow a dagger to use as a knife?
Yeah,
Cut
sure.
off some flesh.
Borrow one of my daggers.
Great.
Cool.
Okay. All right. So, you roll for perception, Dave, but you'll have advantage because you're at a high place.
7.
One more.
Oh, advantage, right?
You're up high.
2.
Okay, so you can kind of just see from the height of where you are. You can't tell if there's a lot going in and out of the buildings, but you can see the ones in the street. And from about what you can tell, there's like 30 of them. 30 ghouls just kind of roaming in and out between the sidewalks and between the buildings and stuff like that. But you don't know how many are in the buildings currently.
Okay.
What would you like to do?
I'm just waiting,
Yeah,
right?
we're
Because you were gonna go in.
Go do it.
Okay, so no distraction.
Not yet.
Okay.
I feel like if we send Breezy and Hands in separately from different angles to try and get a sample,
Okay.
double our chances of getting one.
All right. Roll for sneak. It's just your agility.
Oh, I have good agility. Phew. So 8, and then I add my agility score?
Yeah.
13.
Nice. Okay. Oh, they have no idea you're there. I rolled a natural 1. They are completely clueless. Yeah.
Great. So I'm going to scuttle up to the nearest corpse and cut off an ear.
Okay. Yeah,
Is that
that'll
enough
work.
for a sample? Okay.
Yeah. Let me just make sure I roll again. Okay. Breezy got a 5, but that's not a big deal because you managed, and they rolled a natural 1. So, okay. Then they roll a 4 perception. So you're still completely. They have no clue that you're there.
Great.
You successfully scuttle back, and one of the ghouls, though, one of them spots Breezy.
Oh, no.
She's just she's looking around at the truck that their caravan was in, and so yeah. So let me see if any of the rest of them. Okay, she's got a 12. Just the one ghoul has noticed her. So what would you guys like to do?
I wish I had a long range attack because the thought of going into, like, coming out of hiding to, like, slash a dagger at him makes me feel like that's going to be more, like, going to get me noticed. And right now we're not noticed. You're going to say leave her, right?
So she's been spotted and is in danger.
One of them has spotted her. It's a ghoul. It's not an actual zombie to where if it bites you, it turns you into a zombie. But
He could
Can
tell
I-
other people.
Are there rocks around?
Yeah, there's rocks.
So can I, with my left hand, pick up a rock and hurl it at the back of...
Yeah.
Okay.
I want you
Just
guys to
roll
know right
dexterity.
now, my baby's face is sweating and starting to slowly bulge out.
No, don't. We got to get out of here before he comes out.
I rolled a 4, so I
Okay.
imagine I miss.
Yeah,
It
you
is
missed
my
the
left
truck.
hand.
Yeah, you missed the truck.
No.
But
But it makes a noise.
yeah, it does make a noise. And the ghoul is very distracted by it.
Yay!
It literally, I rolled another 1, so it goes and looks where the rock is and like starts digging into the ground. It's completely and utterly distracted.
So
So-
Breezy runs away.
And yeah,
Okay, cool.
she rolled a 13 on her escape, so she's good.
Yay.
She joins you guys back in the forest.
Okay, let's go back. Let's get to fucking looking. I can see it in his eyes. He's getting ready.
No, my face settles. It settles back down, and I
Brian
climb out of
lights
the
his
trees.
cigarette.
Yeah. All right. Yeah,
Well,
let's
go
get out
back.
of
It's
here.
good? Okay.
Yeah.
Then you return to the place is called Gombe Streams National Park.
Good job, guys.
As we reconvene.
We're sneaky.
I'm going to ask if anyone can carry the ear, please.
Yeah, I got it.
Thank you.
Yeah. Breezy does, she gives you hand signals that she has a little backpack that she put other components and stuff in. So if you want to use that.
No one tell Breezy that I said we should leave her. Keep that between us.
Yeah, I totally won't share that.
No.
Okay. So when you guys return, you return to a lot of commotion in the camp. You can see that the chimps are kind of running back and forth. There's a couple of them that are injured that they're taking to one of the medical buildings, and one of the other chimps, one of Breezy's family, runs out and greets them and signs something to her. And she just looks at you and gives you the follow me hand signal.
I wave hello.
So they bring you into basically an equipment room where Cutie Pie is. They have disabled its rocket, so it's just kind of an orb with arms sitting on the ground.
Excellent.
It constantly tries to swing at anything that gets too close to it, and it is freaking out. So they basically, one of the ghoul that you guys had met earlier explains to you that they got Cutie Pie, but a couple of the chimps were killed in the process
Sorry, guys.
of capturing him. And they don't want to risk anybody else to try to disable it further. So we appreciate that you guys got this tissue sample for us.
But we're done helping you.
But we need you to be the ones to deal with the robot now.
I will deal with the robot.
Okay. All right. I appreciate that. They are very pleased with your willingness to volunteer to do this.
I'm going to shoot it.
Okay. Yeah, they don't have any ranged weapons. So let me see. It is incapacitated. It doesn't move. So basically whatever you do is going to hit it.
Great. I'm going to hit it.
Okay.
I'm going to shoot it.
What do I...
You don't have to roll. You can roll a d20 because if you do it, then it's going to do exactly. If you get a 20, it'll 13.
I got it.
Is a hit.
Great. So 3 of these?
Yeah.
2, 5, 12.
Okay, 12. It is basically now it's malfunctioning, and it all of a sudden it shouts to you, "Please stop!"
No, you killed our friends.
Okay.
10.
Okay, that hits. 5. All right. The shot that you hit it, the second shot you hit it with, hits it right in, I don't know, whatever spot you think the brain would
heart.
be. Yeah, the brain or the heart.
The heart of the robot.
Yeah. And it dies.
We
It
killed
goes
Cutie
down.
Pie.
Yeah. And so then a couple of chimps come in and start taking it apart, taking the components apart. And the ghoul leads you to their little tech area where they're going to analyze what is going on what was going on in Cutie Pie's brain.
Sure. I lean into Breezy and go, "We were going to leave you behind."
No, she doesn't need to know.
She just looks sadly at you.
Aww.
Like,
thanks for not implicating me. Appreciated. It was a group decision. We were gonna leave you behind.
Like, she takes it personally, but not so personally that she's gonna go tell somebody else.
Okay,
she's
good.
just like hurt by it.
We gotta like roll a
Yeah.
perception check.
She's like, why would you tell me that?
So weird. We like did what we needed to do, and everything went well. And why?
Okay.
Also,
Yeah.
does Cutie Pie have like a track? I'm assuming a tracker.
That's
in
what
it.
they're going to be analyzing
Find
it for
out.
right
Okay.
now. So once they get done with the analysis, they tell you that stopped sending it stopped receiving signals about a day ago. So halfway through your trip. So they don't know how far it can send them, but they know that it was out of radio contact for at least a day.
Oh, okay.
So, so yeah, that's where it is so far. The Cutie Pie also has its orders were to, obviously, to run away if you guys did something that was against the plan. And it has some schematics, small amount of schematics for it to be able to get into Garby's building. It has some blueprints, basically, but not of the entire structure, just kind of how to get in and how to get in through a maintenance area.
Okay, so we got to keep those.
So yeah,
Put them in Breezy's backpack.
Can we like print them?
yeah,
Hard copy?
yeah.
Cool.
Breezy also has like not an iPad, but basically an
Breezy
iPad.
has a portable printer that she keeps in her backpack.
But they have in Fallout universe, they have these wrist-carried computers called Pip-Boys. They don't have any of those, but they do have other portable like media players that you guys can use to look at the schematics.
Kindle.
Yeah.
Kindle.
In this universe,
Breezy's got a Kindle.
yeah,
Reading a lot of Michael
iPad
Crichton.
did not work.
Yeah.
She has a Zune. So
She has a Zune and a Kindle.
yeah. All right. So what would you guys like to do next? I'm trying to figure out if
Are we
have
gonna go
enough
fuck that
time.
chimpanzee or?
Well, we head back.
Wait, we're not fucking the chimpanzee.
Someone is. Someone
I thought
is.
he was going to turn into a chimp.
No, the chimp has a boyfriend, right?
Yeah, the boyfriend volunteered to come with, right?
Yeah.
But didn't they
Cool.
say they weren't going to help us anymore?
No, they once you
Oh, once
dealt
this is
with
done.
the robot.
So,
Hang on, can we do the chimps have names?
Yes.
I mean, Breezy.
Breezy is the spy chimp.
But the boyfriend and the captive.
Yeah. The boyfriend's name is Chops. I'm doing this for all of you guys.
Shout out to the patrons.
Yeah. This was legacy patrons that have been with us for a very long time are getting characters in this game. But yeah. So the boyfriend's name is Chops, and the one that's incapacitated currently is her name is Quill.
Aw,
So yeah.
very cute.
Yay.
So and obviously Doc Garby got a big character in this one too. So yeah. So those are the ones.
I love that Doc in the chat. I will bear a grudge against whoever lands the killing blow on me.
I'm gonna get you.
But yeah. And other people as we go along, I will definitely name characters after the other legacy patrons.
Shout out.
And then I don't know, we can talk about if we want to do a tier where you get a character in the game.
It's a sweet gesture, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just like
No, I mean, like, we don't have to make a tier for it. I
right.
think.
But yeah, I wanted to do that for them.
Yeah.
Okay. So how do you guys want to handle this?
Oh, grab Chops.
Yeah.
Head back.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Chops, you fucking this monkey for us.
All right. So you guys head back to the port where the boat was supposed to be waiting for you, but it looks like it took too much time, and the river barge is gone.
Oh no.
But they do know another port where they can take you. The chimps, like they know basically the whole area around, so they tell you that they are going to take you to a city called Kigoma. There's a port there where you guys can use basically the Cutie Pie's parts to trade and get passage on a steamer.
Sweet.
It's going to take you back to Kinshasa.
I feel like we should be kind of careful not to trade any of his memory parts.
Sure.
That is a smart idea.
Cool.
All right. So is there anything you guys want to do before you leave the chimps, their base?
Yeah, I want to wave goodbye according to my programming.
Very good. Anything you want to
No, I don't think so.
No? Okay. I mean, your
I'd
gear
say-
and stuff is fine at this point.
I
There's
say,
nothing.
Breezy, you heard me when I said we were going to leave you behind, right? That's really all my business here, so...
She just
You guys-
grumpily
you
looks
guys
at
take
you
it
like-
easy.
She just stands
Just
on the
stank
dock,
eye.
just
Double
giving
birds.
everybody the finger.
Right. Yeah. She's very.
This was fine, I guess.
All right. Okay. So let me see. I actually did not plan for you guys to necessarily take this
Sweet.
tact. I'm kind
We're
of.
off the grid.
You are off the grid at this point.
Did you think we were gonna be like, no, fuck boats?
I didn't know what you were gonna do.
We're gonna
because-
build a house here. Set the whole forest on fire.
No, I didn't know what you were gonna do because, like I said, I wanted you guys to choose. And last time we had choices in the game. We tended to not pick the best ones.
No.
We tended to pick the ones that led to a tyrant being in power and us being
getting
hanged.
We chose our own misadventure,
You did.
if you
Yeah.
will.
Yes.
Very
Now
much
you're
so.
just kind of choosing an adventure.
On the boat, are there any, like, fruits?
Sure.
From the trees? Are the fruits sexual in nature in any
Oh,
way?
no.
They are swollen and full of juice.
Okay.
Very heavy sacks of fruit.
Oh man. Oh no.
I would like to... Can I collect the fruit?
Sure, you can take one of the fruits. There's kind of one of the sacks is just kind of open for people to eat while you guys
I'm
ride
taking
on the
whole
boat.
sack.
Oh, you're taking the whole
Yeah, I'm
sack.
writing has sack of fruit.
Okay.
So who's coming with us?
Chops is going with you guys.
Okay. And Chops is familiar with the town that we're heading toward?
Chops has not been to Kinshasa. Chops is just from the Gombe Stream Research Center. That's
Okay.
where he's lived his whole life.
But Chops, do you know if this town has pollen peels?
Kinshasa, according to the legends that they've heard, has anything that you could want.
Like pollen peels.
Yes, pull-in
Great.
peels. Whatever those are, they probably have them.
Chops, if you prefer, I can take the form of you and mate with
And
your...
fuck your girlfriend.
Yeah, with your girlfriend. If you want. I wanted you to know that's an option.
What?
I'm not saying we have to do that.
Why the fuck would he come with us?
He kind of looks at you and asks, "Why did I come if that was your plan?"
Because I didn't know, like, if we wanted you to do it. I'm just saying if you're like, tired or like if you don't want to, it's just another one of our options. You're the best option.
He says,
Chops.
"Okay."
But just to have some options.
Yeah. It's
Right
just, it's
in the
there.
background.
Yeah.
He says, "Okay, I miss her very much. I would like,
like
to
to-
be with her."
Okay, so no
But,
me turning into you. And okay.
But I just want you to know that if you show up and it's weird because you've been apart for so long and you're not sure if you're ready to go there.
Yeah, that's a backup.
If you feel a little weird about
I
having
got-
sex with your incapacitated girlfriend, I'll do it.
I feel like we should break them out before they have their moment. I feel like they should have a...
Yeah, let them fuck in the wilderness as opposed to.
Okay, so then I could take it to the skies and then go in, and so it doesn't spoil it.
Yeah.
And then break
Okay, cool it, Dave.
and then break
Well, if you want to try to break her out
And then
without
we can
using
break her
chops,
out.
he's a fighter, so
good.
Great.
he can help you.
Yeah, maybe we can do a thing where we bring Dave in as him to distract.
I'll say it's like in X-Men 2 where Wolverine comes in, but it's really Mystique.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
then we can have actual Chops beat the shit out of the guards.
Yeah. We can do something awesome and dramatic.
And
We
you
could have-
won't fuck the chimpanzee, Dave.
No, not if we don't need to. That won't be... No.
But if we need to,
I feel like we should set this up so that Chops can beat up the doctor.
yeah.
Okay.
I feel like that would be the most satisfying for everybody.
I like
Yeah.
that.
Okay. So, how do you guys want to run this? Because at this point, you're just on the riverboat, kind of heading back to Kinshasa. So what exactly what is the plan you want to try to execute is what I'm trying to figure out.
First and foremost, I need some pull and peels, and then
Okay.
Yeah.
I think we hurry back to the doctor's evil lab and fuck shit up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, wait, so you bring me in as Chops in like cuffs. Say that Vern, like, I don't know, died. And then I go in, and then now that I'm thinking about this, I'm not sure what I'm going to accomplish. Being infiltrated
Well,
in as Chops.
right. You can kind of assume that whoever it is, either with robots or Doc, is going to take you down to the medical lab to put Chops in one of the med bays. Is what you can kind of
Assume
that's general plan.
Come on, Dave, take one for the team.
Well, we could get like a bomb or
Oh,
something.
now
and
you
we
don't
can...
want to be the chimp. All right.
Well, no, I'm saying like after I'm in, I just haven't thought this far ahead in the plan. 'Cause I really, in my head, it was just go in, have sex with the other chimp, and then just sort of improvise from there. But I'm starting to wonder if that's the most
idea.
effective plan.
Well, yeah, okay, so maybe it's that you've brought... Yeah, bring a weapon with you.
Some sort of explosive device or something.
Right.
Okay.
And then you
Stun
guys attack
everybody
from the
you're with.
outside.
You are a
Right.
robot, so I mean, I don't know what you can hide on you or
I can hide Ryan.
That's true. So if you can hide Ryan, whatever else, I will give you some leeway as
Can
far
Ryan be holding a grenade?
Yes. Ryan can hold a grenade.
I would love if Ryan's just curled up around the grenade in the head
Yeah.
of the robot.
But where are we now? Are we still on the boat?
You're still on the boat.
I mean,
we
we're
have
coming
plenty
up,
of
we're
time
just
to
chilling,
figure
we're
this
coming up
out.
with this plan.
Yeah. So this is just kind of so I know what you're going to attempt when this happens.
Oh.
So yeah. So
What are you
we're
guys
gonna-
thinking?
We're gonna come walk up with Dave as chimpanzee, saying like, "Hey, we found Chops. Also, apologies that your robot died. We had nothing to do with it.
Also, our robot died too.
Yeah.
Oh,
the
yeah.
robot. So
There were many casualties.
If they really ask questions, like say that me and the other robot didn't get along and we killed each other.
Okay.
And like, I'm sorry. You guys can say whatever you want. I'm just saying.
yeah,
that
you don't
have-
really get a say in this
Yeah,
because
you
you're going to
have-
be a chimpanzee.
If they start asking what happened to their robot, there's just,
Some
I feel-
options.
there's some
Or we
options.
could just say when we went to get Chops from the chimpanzees destroyed Cutie Pie and what is your Lyle?
Vern Lombardi.
I don't know why Lyle. Where
Lombardi, probably.
Lyle Lombardi. Vern Lombardi. Yeah, so that's what we say.
Okay.
We say that they were killed when we were trying to get Chops. But we have Chops,
I like this plan. Okay.
and then meanwhile, Chops is stealthy as fuck, coming in from the outside. Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's waiting for the explosion, the sound of the explosion, to like enter the building
Okay.
and brawl with all the guards.
Okay.
We got a plan.
Got the plan? Okay,
Sorry,
cool.
Doc,
Got a
we're
plan.
gonna try and murder you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Probably in a really grotesque way. We'll
Your
see.
arms and legs will probably be pulled from your body by a chimpanzee who's equal parts angry and very horny for his girlfriend. So, have fun.
Okay. So, when you guys arrive at the dock, you are greeted by one of the robots. You're greeted by one of the Mr. Handies, one of the black ones that you've seen before.
All right, I'm Chops right now, right?
Okay. Yes.
I have used my mimic ability to be Chops.
Yeah. And this one just asks you, "Oh, there were 3 of you before, right? What happened to the other one in Cutie Pie?"
So
Roll for. Just want to make sure.
for 20, the 20
Yeah.
said 7.
Okay.
I have deception.
I do as well.
But you're a chimpanzee.
I have
right now.
deception. Does that count?
Oh, yeah,
though?
yeah.
yeah. Okay.
Oh, I do
So, should I do it again or just?
What does the deception
I
say?
I had 7. It's D20 and then 2D6.
Oh, okay, yeah. Roll the d6, and I'll...
5.
Yeah, you...
2.
Okay. So, if you're talking to him, he believes you.
Yeah, I know. When we went to go in and get chops, we fought the chimpanzees, and they attacked and destroyed both Cutie Pie and... It's not Lyle. What is it?
I whisper, it's Vern.
Vern. And Vern, unfortunately. And it was really rough, and we're very upset. But we wanted to make sure we completed our task for you.
Okay. So, turns around, leads you guys back toward the building. He just acknowledges.
I take a shit. I'm selling it.
Very
also,
good.
you always wanted to just take a shit in public, but you never had the opportunity. And now that you're a chimpanzee, you're really
Exactly.
taking advantage.
He's not puzzled by it. Like, the robot doesn't really care that you just took a shit. But Chops kind of, from where he's hiding, looks at you like, what the fuck?
He's like, fuck you, man. You think we shit in front of people?
All right. So I got to roll this. Oh, yeah. Chops is very stealthy, and he's hidden in a way that they're not going to find him.
Hell yeah, Chops.
Yeah. All right. So you guys get back into the building. They take you. The same robot leads you up the stairs, and there's no doctor there. You guys don't see him anywhere. But the robot is still leading you forward towards the elevator.
I feel like it's a trap.
Yeah, it might be a trap.
I don't have a grenade. I just realized.
Oh.
Did we not acquire a grenade?
Oh no! Oh no! We're already inside. That's the signal. That's the signal for Chops to know to come inside.
We'll figure it out.
Yep. Okay.
Oh no!
We'll find something that
We have the
explodes.
best
I mean, there
intentions.
are things that explode in here. There are robots and like munitions and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
we've got
so
guns.
All right.
The hands wonder aloud if doctors have a particularly strong smell. Like a distinct... I wonder. They could have a distinct
do doctors
smell.
have a smell?
I very quietly go.
and you don't smell anything.
Okay, so he's not fucking here. So what are we doing? Do we need to reach it? Do we need to change the plan?
Can we ask the robot?
Yeah.
Yeah, where's the doctor? Where's Doc?
And he tells you he had other business to attend to.
That sounds exciting. What kind of business?
The doctor is very busy with lots of different engagements, and this one in particular had to do with a purchase he was making.
Oh, it seems like the doc's too good for us.
I don't say that out loud. I think it.
I also think it.
Okay, so
Somehow we have telepathy.
Yes.
this particular Mr. Handy is just leading you into the elevator. Is there anything that you guys want to do to protest, or?
I say we just keep going until something presents itself. We have no idea what the actual thing is
Sure.
yet.
Okay.
The chat pointed out the plan was to have a 600-pound chimpanzee sneak in while the shapeshifter pretends to be the same thing.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. That is our plan.
It was a good point. But yeah.
So they take you into the medical bay, and the Mr. Handy, you notice. Roll perception real quick. I just want to see.
10.
20.
Ooh, 20. Okay. You notice
Yeah, I do.
that he is
You're a chimp, so you can't fucking do anything.
that the key that the Mr. Handy is using is basically analog. It's not using electronics to plug into and open any one of the doors.
Get that key. You gotta get that key.
I gotta get that key.
So,
Are we in the elevator with him?
no. This is, you guys are in the med bay now. And
Oh, okay.
He's used this key that is a physical item. It's not a card.
Is
or
it just
anything.
him?
It's not a signal or anything. Yes, as of right now, it's just you guys.
So we gotta
and
take
the
him
robot.
down before we get out of this elevator, right?
Is his back turned to us?
He is leading you towards the med bays, the actual closed the cages, basically.
Do I notice
The glass cages.
Do I notice the key with the 15?
Yes.
Great. Do I notice any other, like a ring of keys?
No, it's just kind of an appendage that he has attached to him.
Okay.
This one's actually welded onto one of his little arms that comes out.
Cute.
And I'm just like looking at how nice and shiny the walls are.
Okay, so yes, his back is currently to you, and he's leading you toward the bay where you assume they're going to try to put Dave.
Am I handcuffed?
You are manacled, but I'm not going to say that they fastened it in any way.
Yeah, we probably wouldn't have locked it.
Right. They didn't actually
Alright.
lock you into the handcuffs.
Do I know that you see the keys? Can I signal to you
nodded
guys
to
about
each
the
other?
keys? Can I nod to everybody,
I'm
nod
gonna-
to the keys?
Yeah, roll
Big
for...
old lefty, I'm gonna point at the keys.
Okay.
Okay.
My unlucky hand.
And just make sure... just to make sure. Roll for deception real quick for the two of you who are trying to communicate
How do I-
to each other.
is it
Oh,
just-
okay. I got
Just a 20.
D20 and 2d6. So
18.
18. And you got
18. Well, plus the score.
Yeah.
20.
Okay, Dave got a 20.
I rolled
So
a 20 as well.
You understand what,
We
what
all
is
got
going
it,
on.
guys.
I've got a 14 in total, but I think that's just because I'm literally a hand pointing
Yeah.
at the keys.
You guys understand what is going on.
All right.
So what are you going to do?
I'm gonna slip out of my manacles and go, "I'm a monkey," and I'm gonna grab his head.
Okay. You have advantage roll for initiative. Let's see what this one gets.
I'm hoping because you guys, I'm still a monkey. You guys can act like you're not on my side.
Okay, so we gotta be like, so I'd roll for deception.
That's an 8.
You get advantage
Oh,
because it's not paying attention to you that close.
3.
Okay.
Christ.
God damn it.
You don't get a sneak attack.
I'm
you
just
don't
hoping
get
someone
an
can grab the keys.
opportunity of advantage, or you don't get an attack.
They're welded to its arm.
Wait, really?
Yeah, it's an appendage coming
I
out of one
wouldn't.
of its arms.
I wouldn't have done any of that.
Explained.
I
Okay.
have specifically a hand shot attack though
Okay.
that disarms. So
Oh, okay. That would work. That will work if you want to do that.
cool.
Okay, so roll for initiative because that was you got a 3.
I got
you
an
two
8
roll for
first.
initiative. Okay, 8. Okay,
11.
Not that it
11.
matters.
10.
Yeah.
10. Okay. Mr. Handy has the initiative, so
Shit.
he is going to attack Dave Chops with.
Who just yelled, I'm a monkey? God.
I'm a monkey. Then it attacks you with one of its saw arms. So let's see. Got a 6. So I'm assuming that misses you.
What? How do I know? My guard?
Your AC.
Yeah, you missed.
Yeah. Okay. So completely misses you. It is to who had the 11?
I did.
Katie.
So I'm going to do the surprise dagger focus attack.
Okay.
So that's 3d6, advantage 4.
Okay.
I rolled a 12.
That gives you 16. Let me make sure. Okay, yeah, it hits.
4.
Its armor class is a 16, so I'm giving you the tie.
2.
Okay. So 4, 1, and 2 is
Do I still have it by the head?
7. You didn't surprise it.
Oh,
You tried and it was ready and waiting.
got it.
So -7.
So I never had it by the
No,
head.
No.
never. You went, I'm a monkey, and then it hit you with a
It
saw.
was just like, ah!
Okay. All right, it is to Jane.
Okay, so the hands are gonna fly up to the top of the near the ceiling of the elevator and explain to the party that chimpanzees are members of the great ape family and not the monkey family, while also making a hand shot attack.
Nice.
17.
Ooh, that hits.
Great.
Yay!
So that's
How many?
3d6.
And I'm assuming if it's
6. So I
Ooh, yeah, that
I'm gonna
one you get
re-roll that
4d6.
last.
Yeah.
5.
11.
Another
So
six.
five
So you get
rolls?
5 rolls now.
Okay, so we're up to
17.
17. 21. 24.
24. Okay. You disarm it.
Yay!
You shoot the key off of it. And
Do
it
I
is-
also do some damage?
Yes, it
Great,
is
great.
suffering. It's
It's suffering?
not really suffering. It is. Yeah, it is damaged very significantly at this point.
It's me, like me.
Yes.
It me.
Dave, you get your attack now.
All right, I want to grab its head.
And this time I'm not gonna miss.
Yeah.
Go
Or
ahead.
yell, I'm a monkey.
15.
Okay, and you rolled might.
Now I want to squeeze its head. I want to squeeze its head.
Okay. Then I think roll like 2d6. I'll say 2d6 for bear hug. 4, 5. All right.
Nice.
With your great ape strength, you crush it.
Its head like
Yeah.
a grape.
A tin can.
Like a fucking grape.
It collapses in the middle and falls to the ground. And it is done.
Good job, guys.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
feel effective in a way I
Yeah.
never did in our last campaign.
You guys have been doing good this time.
Yeah. We have the ability to actually like fight and not get like murdered by spiders.
This is my favorite thing. This game has a lot less spectacular failure than the last one. Good job, everyone. Give it time.
Yeah.
It's only the first session. Give them time. But yeah, I'll remain optimistic. But yeah, it's coming. Cool. Thanks, guys, for all your support.
All right. So you guys are in the med bay alone now.
Let's get her out.
Yeah. There's one medical robot inside with her, but it's not really doing anything right now. It's just kind of monitoring.
Okay, I'm through my speaker. I'm just gonna project at it. Don't try.
I want to look at you guys and go, no witnesses? No witnesses?
I mean, it's up to you guys.
Don't.
It is a medical robot, but it's a medical robot that belongs to an evil doctor.
Right.
So
Who probably has cameras and surveillance and all that stuff.
We don't have to kill the robot. I'm just saying. I'm just asking.
It's fine. I mean, I think, to be fair, meta part of the game, I think Doc is going to know that you guys destroyed his robot because he knows that
Yeah,
that
the
robot
line goes down.
Yeah.
Right. So we just are. I think at this point we just try and get the fuck out, get everybody out.
yeah,
All right, so let's find.
we do need something that explodes.
Oh yeah, because we got to let Chops know that
Oh,
Is
right.
this a there are oxygen tanks around, right?
There are.
you shoot him
Great.
with a gun.
Should we
You
shoot
guys
it
are in the
now or
basement
should we
right
shoot
now,
it?
though, so I will
pick-
say.
All right, I
And
pick
Chops
up.
is waiting outside.
Yeah, he's outside.
Okay, so I'm gonna. Oh no.
Let's find the lady monkey.
What was her name?
Quill.
Quill.
Yeah.
Let's go find Quill.
And
She's
maybe
the
we
same-
don't even need chops.
Yeah, she's in the same. Yeah, she's in the same med bay as before. Still unconscious.
Still, I'm gonna grab one of the
Dave
oxygen
just slid
tanks.
that in, and nobody. Maybe we don't
We
need
don't need
Chops.
Chops.
You're not gonna fuck this chimpanzee, Dave. Maybe we don't. Maybe we don't need him. Maybe we can.
Okay.
Maybe only I can go find Quill. You guys can go.
I'm just saying we just have to break her out.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, Dave.
So you guys are gonna, I'm assuming, use the analog key to open her.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
our.
Let me see what the medical robot thinks. It roll for deception real quick.
Okay.
All of us.
Yeah.
10, 12.
20.
15. And
I
then
say. Oh, sorry.
Oh, do I have to do the? Since I have the.
No, it's fine. You all beat it already. It's,
Oh, okay.
It's a 6.
So we deceive. So we're like, we work here. It's fine.
I
That
mean,
robot was really annoying, so we
Yeah.
just had to fuck it up. Apologies. I mean, he was
The
annoying,
doctor
right? Everybody
asked
agrees.
us to do this. Yeah.
it was okay. So you do manage to deceive the medical robot and unhook Quill. She's asleep at this point.
Oh, we
She's
gotta
still.
carry
unconscious.
this.
Quill, get up. I'm your boyfriend.
Quill, don't listen to him.
She's still drugged. So
Okay, well,
Don't do anything to the drug.
No, I'm not gonna do anything to the drug chimpanzee.
so is there some sort of like cart or something that we can put her in?
yes, there are like the gurneys.
Okay, so we'll have. I think he's the only one that is powerful enough to lift her into
All right,
the
I'll
cart.
lift her up.
Yeah. Okay.
So yeah.
So okay, you
Put her
guys
in the
start
cart.
rolling her out. Let me just see one more time.
By the
Nope.
way, in my head this whole time, I'm still a robot. So, like, everybody is getting deceived by, like, what is clearly not a chimpanzee.
Just a horror.
Like, I'm a transformer, and it's just a big old baby face. Like, I am a chimpanzee.
All right. So you guys get back up to, you guys get in the elevator, get back into Doc's office, and none of the robots have noticed at this point.
Okay.
None of the ones in the factory floor.
So we need to go out.
So,
We're
yes.
going to leave the building.
Okay. Let's see if he made it. Yes. Okay. So, while you guys are walking through
Can I grab an oxygen tank on the way out?
Oh yeah, we need to let Chops know.
While you guys were walking by, walking through Doc's office, Chops hangs down into the window where you guys are walking by and knocks on it, trying to get your guys' attention.
Hi, Chops. What's up?
I wave.
Okay. He basically motions to you. He motions what you guys...
He vogues.
What you guys perceive is him doing this. And
he's
so...
like, I think he wants us to play the piano.
I got it.
Yes.
He wants us to get on the computer.
Yes.
And find some information.
Right.
Okay. So...
Can the window open?
No, they're bulletproof glass windows.
Okay. So we go on the computer.
Sure.
Who is good at intelligence stuff or...
Where is
Logic.
intelligence?
Logic should be.
I have no.
Nope.
I am a pair of hands.
Okay. So nobody has any logic right now. Is there anything that you can do as a robot?
I can transform.
I don't have learning.
Okay.
As a robot, I mean, I don't know.
Okay. I will say just roll a d20 each of you, since you just don't have any advantage. It's going to be as +0.
12.
13.
9.
Okay, so you're able to, with your radioactive waves,
Radioactive.
you're able to kind of sense where his fingers were on the keyboard, and you figure out what the password is.
Oh, shit.
Cool.
Nice.
It's his name. Then I'm mad that I had to use my skills for such a poor password.
His name, the password was Cutie Pie.
Oh.
And not really. He didn't care that much
was
about the robot.
Fucking bad.
Some very special arms coming out of that
There's
robot.
some weird shit going on in
Yeah.
this lab. Okay, so I sign in.
Okay, you sign in, and you you see basically you're only able to get into the desktop. You can click on a couple files and see manifests and stuff like that, and just some of the deals, some accounting stuff. But anything else, you notice that there are folders that talk about medical stuff, but you're not able to get into them because there's another password beyond that one.
And I'm not a hacker.
Right. So you do see a bunch of you do get a bunch of information about the people that he's dealing with, though.
Okay.
So
Can we print it? Or send it to our little iPad thing?
Yeah. Chops has the iPad outside.
Oh, see, I was going to say that we just stole Breezy's backpack. Like, she's, like, standing on the dock, and she's like, fuck these guys. Where's my backpack?
The hands just lifted it
Yeah.
up.
And you're just standing on the boat with the backpack. We stole her iPad. Oh, that means we have an ear, right?
Nice.
Or some
Yeah.
ear residue.
Well, no, you gave the ear away. You do have blood from the ear, I guess. but yeah, so you gain a bunch of knowledge about what he's doing, his deals with other people. Right. You don't know specifically what they are, but you know who the other people are. Okay. Let me see. Roll one more time. This is dexterity. It's a sneaking kind of thing.
7.
It's a deception. So.
Oh, I have deception.
Okay.
I had 11.
11.
I have deception as well, so can I add that?
Yeah.
9.
9. Okay.
And then I have 5.
Okay. As you guys are coming out of Doc's office, one of the robots on the floor notices that you guys are carrying
How big of a
you're
robot?
carrying Quill out. It's another Mr. Handy, but it's one of the black ones, not one of the regular ones that he has. So it's a special one.
Does it do anything?
It sounds an alarm. What you think is an alarm, it doesn't go off in the factory, but it does make a sound like it's alerted that you guys are doing something you're not supposed to.
It starts going boop.
Is it close to us?
No, I'd say it's about 60 feet away. It's on the factory floor, and you guys are coming down the stairs. So basically, you're closer to the door than it is. Like, you can get out. Probably.
Let's run.
Yeah, I throw the sack of fruit and we run.
All right, roll for dexterity for the sack of fruit throw.
Come on. No! Fucking fuck.
A 1.
Fuck.
So you try to throw
Fuck.
the sack of fruit, and the sack rips and
The
splatters.
oranges are everywhere. Rolling down the hall.
Yep, a bunch of them splatter on the stairs, making the stairs more slippery now.
Good. Cool. It was going too well.
So now you guys all have to roll for, I think this one is agility. So to make sure
I
you
have
don't.
agility.
Okay, so to make sure you
I
don't.
have agility
trip.
as well.
I am not walking.
That's okay. I will say that it gets you
Jesus.
sticky.
Ew.
Just from the orange juice.
8 total?
8 total.
13.
Nice. Okay.
But
so,
I have the D6. Should I roll those as well?
No, you're good.
Okay, we both cleared.
Dave does not make this save.
Dave.
God, my character sucks.
Okay, wait, but we still are dragging that oxygen tank. Can I try and throw the oxygen tank at
Good
it?
call. Good
Yeah,
call.
you can
to
throw the
stop?
oxygen
Although,
tank.
but if I throw the oxygen tank, then we can't use it.
That's fine. We
He
don't.
knows we're
I mean,
Yeah, he
coming.
knows
Yeah.
what's up.
You
Okay.
can. I mean, you
can
and you
only
two
shoot
can
it
work.
I can shoot it.
alert him.
Sure. You guys can work together, the two of you. Chops, you can assume, has seen this from the outside.
Right, and knows
because he
what's
was
going
looking
on.
in the window
Right. Oh,
when you
Jesus.
guys decided to make a run for it. So he's on his way to help you, probably.
Great. I'm gonna since I have agility, I'm gonna throw the tank at the robot.
Okay. Go ahead and roll for that one.
See, now that there's pressure on the rolls,
Yeah, it's tough.
8.
8 plus, what is the agility?
2d6. 1.
Oh.
4. It's
Okay.
5.
You make it. The oxygen tank goes about halfway to the robot. Doesn't actually get close.
It's like
enough
one of
for
those
it to be-
cats
enough.
that's like trying to jump from one place to the other and goes and then just doesn't even.
Yes. Is there anything you want to do, Jen?
I'm gonna shoot it.
Okay.
Please.
So a 10. Hit it.
No. This one
Oh no!
is very.
I blame the chat. We were doing fucking fine
I have 2
until
attacks though.
Oh, okay, yeah, go ahead.
it
Roll another
begins. There it is.
No,
5.
no,
Okay.
no.
So,
So
I've just
Just-
made more noise.
just to put it all
recap.
out. Yeah, just to recap. So I flung the fruit. It spilled everywhere.
Made everything
She flung.
slippery.
She flung the fucking oxygen tank. It didn't get far, and she fired a gun, and I assume missed.
yes.
Okay.
She fired a gun into the wall.
All right.
Meanwhile, there's a chimp outside who's like, "Where's my girlfriend?"
All right. Let me roll real quick to see.
And this is when you start rolling well.
9. It's not. Okay. Chops bursts through the door.
Thank you, fucking save us. One of us is
And-
gonna accidentally shoot this monkey, aren't we?
He is between. Well, I mean, the door, like I said, was between you guys and the robot.
Right.
And he. Let me see. I'm trying
Yeah,
to see if he has
what's his-
rage, but he has a lot of. He has good stats. Let's
Good.
just say.
Have him just crush the whatever. Right, just crush the robot.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you guys are going to continue trying to run away, then
Yeah.
yeah. I mean,
Yeah, we were clearly better at getting Quill out
You
of
guys
here than we were at.
we're good
fucking shit
at
up.
being sneaky. You've accomplished almost everything when you were trying to be sneaky.
Right.
Okay.
This kind of failure needs to happen in movies more. That's what someone said in the chat.
Okay. Let's see. Chops is going to attack. Ooh, natural 20.
Yay! Go
Nice.
Chops!
So
The monkey saved us.
let me see. That means it's
Great ape.
2d6 plus another 2d6. 10. And, ooh. 10, 17. So 22. He does.
Nice.
He flies basically at the robot in a rage and just hits it as hard as he can. And let me roll for the robot. Okay. He doesn't his fists indent into the robot's outside shell, and the robot kind of staggers back a little bit. And now it's the robot's turn.
No.
But that was a very good hit. That was 22.
Thanks, Chops.
Yeah.
Sorry we suck so bad. Like I said, we have the best of intentions.
We're doing the best we can.
Trying.
We're really trying.
We're doing the best we can with the tools we have.
I need to erase my sack of fruit.
The robot swings at him with its little saw arm, and he completely misses. Chops just kind of cartwheels out of the way. It gets on another side of him. All right, it is back to you guys.
No chops on chops.
No. Very
Sorry,
good.
I'm very proud of myself.
All right, so you guys, who went first?
I threw the
last time?
fruit.
You threw the
you
fruit.
went first.
All right, you took the initiative, so I'll say we'll do same order.
Okay.
This time.
Are we just running out, or are we beating up this robot?
I mean, you can beat up the robot. It's been hurt. I mean, like it's been.
But if you try and evade it,
Right.
yeah.
You guys have been doing pretty well, too.
Can I swing? What's her name? Quill.
You could.
Are you going to use that fucking unconscious chimp as a weapon?
I was thinking of it.
Oh man. Okay.
I
I mean, do what you gotta.
I'm not
do,
gonna-
But I think that's gonna make Chops really angry, and we don't want him angry at us.
No, he hits things very hard.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of. If I
He
can
just
do it
did
gently.
22 damage with one hit. I'll say that.
Okay, so I can't swing her and
Don't
like hit the robot.
don't make
You
him-
could. I'm not saying you can't. This is choose
you
your
not-
own misadventure, Dave. Choose
Dave,
your
why
own.
can't you just fight it? Why do you have to use the chimp, the unconscious chimp, as a weapon?
Okay, fine.
Thank you.
I go. My face!
Oh no, Ryan.
Ryan bursts out. He's like, "What's up? I'm Ryan Lombardi.
And what are you doing?
I'm here to party."
There we go.
And then I jump on the robot and start wailing on it.
Okay.
Baseball
roll
bat?
for-
Let's use the shiv.
Okay, roll
just
for your attack.
That bitch.
16
Oh,
plus
good.
anything. What's
What
your
it-
might? Plus
Oh.
your might score.
20 total.
Oof. Okay, so you jump on it, and the shiv is. Did I say 2d6 for the shiv?
2d6.
Yeah,
Yes.
so-
Yeah,
roll
because it's the
2d6.
same as the dagger.
Yeah. So you do 5 damage to it. Yeah, you get one good hit on it.
Nice.
It is definitely looking worse for wear.
Yay!
Okay. So, Katie.
So I'm gonna stab it with my dagger.
Okay.
Gonna do the surprise dagger focus attack
Okay.
because it's discombobulated from getting hit with the baby and the shiv. So that is 3d6. Do it. I do a d20 first.
Do d20 first.
6.
Yeah, that's a 6. That is going to miss.
Oh no.
The chat is asking, and this was actually, I should have pointed this out earlier. They're asking if Ryan Lombardi's wearing any clothes. He is. He has a tank top and sweatpants.
God damn it.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I imagined it was just a naked baby.
Yeah, I mean, he gets
But, like,
naked.
the size of a
when he's
man?
Really,
Oh.
yeah.
When he's really drunk.
Yeah. He's worked
Just
up,
wait.
angry.
We'll get there eventually.
Yeah.
All right, Jane, it is to you.
Okay, so, sorry, I just looked in the corner and there's a doll with teeth and I don't like it.
Oh, that's horrifying.
And I
Oh, yeah.
completely forgot
This is
what
for
I
the
was about
podcast.
to
This
do.
is the room we are in. There is a doll with teeth watching us.
And its eyes are really squinty, like it's high.
Yeah.
It's
But
not
it's a
fun
felt
to
doll
look
with
at.
teeth that are
Yeah.
plastic and shiny.
Yep. They're
Yeah, it's
molded
pretty-
from
They do
real
look
people
like
scary.
teeth.
real teeth.
They're molded from real human teeth.
Fabulous.
Yeah.
I have no idea what my plan was. Okay. New plan.
Yeah.
So Lombardi and Bambi are fucking up the robot, right?
I mean, I missed.
Lombardi and
Attempting
Chops.
to.
And Bambi is.
I
they're all-
swung and
it's
missed,
basically
and I
surrounded
threw my
at this
shoulder
point.
out, and
Chops
I'm
is
trying to figure
also
it out.
Yeah, yeah.
still doing that. Is anybody continuing to move Quill toward the door?
Because I dropped.
Yeah, I'm going to assume that Dave did not continue to move her toward the
Okay,
door.
I'm going to grab onto the gurney and jetpack her toward the door.
And, okay, you are able to get outside the door with your amount of movement.
Once I'm out, do I see anything?
There's nothing going on right now.
Great, so I'm a pair of hands with a chimpanzee on a gurney.
Yes, and it's pretty dark. It's already nighttime by the time you guys are here.
Oh, God. The chat is... Dave is, for those on the podcast, Dave is showing the doll to the chat very close up, and it's even more horrifying than I thought it could possibly be.
Yeah. Okay. So now it is Chop's turn.
Come on, Chops.
13 plus.
I'm upset. Cursed image. Cursed image.
Okay.
For people, I should probably. I'll just plug this for people. They're called fugglers.
Does it have a butthole?
Funny, ugly monster. Yep, there's a butthole.
It's a button butthole.
It's a button butthole.
All right.
Yeah.
While we're looking at this doll, Chops is tearing the robot apart.
Oh, yeah. Let me see. It has 6. He's going to make a second attack. Oof. Okay. So you connect. And I'll do 2d6. 6. All right. So with one final blow, Chops smashes it with both his fists, and the robot is no more.
Great. Let's get the
Collapses
fuck
to
out
the
of here.
ground. All right. So you guys have Quill now, and you guys are outside. She starts waking up.
Good. Chops is there.
Chops is there. Chops runs up to her, holds her, and kind of gently wakes her up. And they are reunited and happy. And so now you guys have to basically get away. But
Get away?
Nobody's chasing you right now.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I approach Quill and Chops, or not Quill and Chops. Yeah, Quill and Chops. I'm like, hey, can I get in on this?
And they're like, nah, man, but you seem really cool, and thanks for everything.
Never mind. Forget it. Forget I said anything.
Yeah, okay. So, okay, where do we want to go? 'Cause I feel
that's
like
technically as Ryan just now, so.
I think,
our best bet is to get as far away as possible because Doc's going to come back and everybody in the thing is going to know.
So basically, I think at this point, the best thing for you guys to do is going to be to go back to the
chimp area.
Gombe Streams,
Yeah.
National Park.
So let's go get on a boat.
Yeah.
Yep.
You guys can actually, because you're in the city right now,
Do we have time to get pull-and peels?
you do have time to get pull-in feels because you're going to take the free bullet train to the city where you guys got on the boat to come back.
Oh, okay, cool.
So you guys get on the bullet train. There's nobody following you as far as you can tell. You get back to Kagoma, which is the port where you guys left. And you are reunited with the chimps in the research center, and they are very happy with you guys at this point.
Oh,
They
It's
throw
nice
you a
not to have
celebration.
murdered someone's sibling.
it's nice to be heroic. This is coming from both this and the D&D game.
Yeah.
where it's just everything goes wrong. It's nice for something to go right.
Yeah,
They
we're
throw you a
trying our
celebration. They make a bunch of fruit and stuff for you guys. And
Yeah, Chops and Quill end up letting you fuck them. It's like everybody's like got enough liquor in their system. They're like, yeah, all right, whatever.
Our music is produced by Chris Corlew. Follow him on Twitter at @thecorlew, Corlew, and find more music at shipwreckedsailor.bandcamp.com. Our artwork is produced by Justin Brown. You can follow him on Twitter at @JustinTBrown and find more of his artwork at artnessbyjustinbrown.com and justinbrown.info.